The world is full of cowards. You see cowards a lot when you're doing something that's honest, because you remind people of their own dishonesty. Remembering Sinéad O'Connor, 1 year on in the spring of 1988, as Sinéad O'Connor's debut album The Lion and the Cobra climbed into the top 40 of the Billboard 200 chart, the singer's U.S. record company, Chrysalis, felt that celebrations were in order. Nigel Grainge, the owner of O'Connor's UK label Ensign, had told Chrysalis president that he should expect something in the region of 25,000 sales for the record in America, but, in just 6 months, it had already passed the 200,000 sales mark, no mean feat for a collection largely ignored by radio. In recognition of the fact that more and more people were becoming fans of the young Irish singer, some bright spark in Chrysalis' promotions and marketing division decided it would be a hilarious gimmick to send radio stations and music magazines promo postcards featuring doctored images of celebrities without any hair, and to send out a photo of record label staff wearing white, skin-colored skull caps for publication in music industry magazine Billboard. O'Connor wasn't amused. "It makes me think that my record company are assholes," she told a journalist, revealing that she went into the label's office afterwards and went fucking mad. When the story was recounted in Musician magazine in June '88, Nigel Grainge expressed sympathy with his friends at the US label. "She's not the easiest person to get along with," he told the magazine, adding, as if this were a negative personality trait, "She's very much her own person." That comment said a lot more about Grainge, and the music industry's ingrained sexism, than it did about O'Connor. In the same interview, the label boss admitted that he and the singer had quite a lot of disagreements over her getting pregnant before the release of the album, which had led to a lot of personal acrimony. What he didn't mention, but O'Connor later did, both in her 2021 memoir Rememberings, and in Nothing Compares, Irish filmmaker Catherine Ferguson 2022's documentary film about her career, was that he had phoned a doctor to impress upon her that, for the sake of her career, it would be best for her and everyone else if she had an abortion. "Your record company has spent £100,000 recording your album," the singer recalled the doctor telling her. "You owe it to them not to have this baby." Though this discussion wasn't disclosed in 1988, in his interview with Musician magazine, Grainge did publicly express his concerns about the singer's ability to follow up the success of her debut record. "Right now her life isn't her own," he stated. "If she goes into a nervous situation where she can't make it, a second LP, happen, there could be problems. There's a certain music industry hatred for singers who don't fit in, and they are never praised until death when, finally, they can't answer back." Morrissey, former frontman with the Smiths, wrote, "She was a challenge, and she couldn't be boxed up, and she had the courage to speak when everyone else stayed safely silent. She was harassed simply for being herself. Her eyes finally closed in search of a soul she could call her own." When O'Connor delivered the tapes of her second album, I Do Not Want What I Haven't Got, to her record labels, there was widespread dismay. The singer was told that the songs were too personal, too introspective, too imbued with pain, and that if they were to release it, it would be a complete flop. They said people wouldn't understand it, and it wouldn't be a success, and it would sit in the warehouse. The singer told Musician magazine in August 1990. "And I knew that they were wrong, and I told them at the time that they were wrong. They were very, very wrong." In the second week of January 1990, O'Connor introduced her second album, and A New Decade, with a sensational, superlative version of Prince's Nothing Compares to You, originally an unheralded deep cut on his band The Family Soul studio album, released in 1985. Recovering from a breakup, O'Connor made the song her own, crying real tears in the video, and the world felt her pain. The song spent 4 weeks at the top of the UK and US singles charts, and went on to sell 3.5 million copies before the year was out. When the singer met the song's writer, Prince congratulated her on her success, but told her off for her